about to turn it on.
Hey guys, it's Justina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to bring you this nice cranberry eye with a pop of color. Decided to bring some colors to my channel, so let's get into it. So first I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is an oldie but a goodie. It works extremely well with those with oily eyelids or any creasing, and it just really helps with the pigmentation of your shadows showing up. So I'm just blending that out with my ring finger. And now I'm going to put Thanks a Latte from the Violet Voss palette, and this is going to be my base shade shadow. I'm going to be using this palette throughout the video. This is the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. It's honestly been my go-tos recently, and I'm obsessed with it. Now I'm taking the transition shade, and it's actually called Transition, and I'm working it in and out of my crease, just working in circular motions. Now I'm taking Are You Kidding Me? It's a really pretty, a little bit more of a deeper warm brown, and I'm just working that a little bit below where I put that transition shade just to deepen up the crease a little bit more. Windshield wipers, and now I'm taking Wine and Dine, and I'm putting that all over the crease. It's really pigmented and really blendable. Honestly, I dabbed a little bit into the product and then just blended it out, and it gave off this pigment. So I'm working on the outer corner and bringing it all the way into my inner corner. I know it kind of cut off a little bit in the video, so you can't see it too much, but you can just see right now I'm just blending it out. So the outer corner, and then sweeping it inwards right above that crease shade I put, but it still blends out evenly because I have the transition shade, so I can always go back to that and just make sure everything's nice and blended. That's the key to everything. I don't know how much I have to stress this to you guys. No, I'm kidding. So now I'm just blending out a little bit more, diffusing any harsh lines that we might have on our lids, and just keep going back and brushing it out. So now I'm taking, I believe it's the deeper shades, the two dark shades, and I'm going to work that into the outer corner of my crease and just deepen up the look. I'm pushing those shades in the outer corner, and then I'm pushing my brush upwards just to blend out that line on top so it blends seamlessly into the wine color. It kind of looks more pink on camera, but... So first I put this champagne pinky color. I didn't like it too much, so now I'm taking Cranberry Splash, wet my brush, and then pat it all over my lid. It gives a nice foiled, wet look, and I'm obsessed with it. Came out really nicely. So now I'm taking So Jelly, and that was the original color I put on my lid. I'm just going to place that in the center of my eye so that when the light reflects and hits it, it's going to give a nice reflect look. It's going to give more dimension to the eye, and it's just going to change up the whole look. Look how pretty that looks. Oh, so obsessed with it. It's such a pretty color, such a pretty palette. I love it. So now I'm just going to go in with my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend it out, bring out the pink a little bit more. And now I'm taking these new KoKo lashes in the style Demi G. First I'm going to coat my lashes with mascara. I'm using my Holy Grail roller lash. They're my favorites. It's my favorite. I did do my liner off camera. I was having some technical difficulties with it. I always try to do it on camera for everyone to see, but it just wasn't working out. So I'm going to go ahead and push my lashes towards the center of my face. Now I'm going to do my typical contouring, highlighting, fun stuff using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Natural. Putting that all under my eyes, then towards the center of my nose, and then down the bridge. Cupid's bow. I do around my lips just to bring my lips out a little bit more, and then my chin area. I'm just going to blend everything out with a damp beauty blender. I try to use brushes when it comes to my under eye, but I'm so used to my beauty blender. I used to use brushes if you watched my really old videos, my very cringy old videos, but now I'm just taking this opportunity and just cleaning up any fallen eyeshadow from when we were blending out, cleaning up the sides of my eyes just to make my liner nice and sharp, and just make sure everything is nice and seamlessly blended. I personally like to keep going back with my sponge just to make sure everything's nice and worked into the skin. So now that my lash glue has dried, I'm going to go ahead and pop on these lashes. I like to press it in the center first and then adjust the sides. With the inner corner, I like to really press it in there, make sure it doesn't lift, and then I squeeze my natural lashes with the false lashes so that everything blends seamlessly. I hate seeing natural lashes just hang under your lash line. It drives me crazy. So I just squeeze it together, make sure everything's pushed in nicely, and then I push the lashes up so that they can dry, going upwards and open up your eyes more. You don't want your lashes just hanging down. So now we're just going to set our under eye. I am using the RCMA translucent powder. Still not a huge fan of it. I'm still using it though. I've got to finish what I got because it comes with a lot, which is a great thing about the product. But for me personally, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it blends out nicely. I'm taking Urban Decay Legend liner, and I'm just lining the top part of my eye, just so that it makes my upper lash line look really full. I went ahead and put Teaspoon liner from Colourpop, and then I went in with Crybaby. I wish I would have got it on camera. I was really slacking today, but it created this really nice aqua blue liner, which looks really pretty and complements the eye really well. So I'm taking Butter Bronze, and I am sweeping that around my cheekbones, forehead, and jawline, just to warm up the skin a little bit more. I didn't really want a harsh contour. I just wanted my skin to look nice and warm because I do have a lot going on with my eyes right now. So I'm just blending that out nicely with a really loose brush. It's always about finding that nice medium with your makeup. You don't want your face looking really harsh and your eyes looking really harsh and your lips looking really harsh. You want to find that one harsh area. Not harsh, but really dramatic area. So now I'm just going in with my Hoola bronzer and just really lightly defining my cheekbones, just a little bit towards the back of my cheekbone, and then blending upwards, not really bringing it too far out or inwards, and then just dusting a little bit on the sides of my nose with the translucent powder still there, so that if I put too much, I could just dust it off with it. So that's what I'm doing right now, pressing it into my skin and then blending a little bit out. I find that with the RCMA powders, I really have to press it into my skin instead of just swiping it off, because it might leave like dry patches. But just be very gentle with your face, very lightly dust it off and dust off any areas else you need, or just bring it around the face and set everything else. So now I'm taking Wine and Dine, and I'm going to go ahead and line my lower lash line with that, with a nice fluffy shader brush. Using this color is going to really tie in what we did with the upper eye with the crease area, so we're going to blend it out, and then I'm going to go in with my transition shade, put that all over, and then take Teddy Bear, and I believe it's Double Fudge, and then just line right below the liner that I put some lower mascara, and then just add a little bit more mascara if you need to. Now it's highlight time. I'm going to take that glow kit and take Dripping in Golds, and then just dust that all on the tops of my cheekbones, so I have a nice glow. I feel like this would be a cool look for a springtime, summertime, so you want that nice little summery bronzy glow. So that's what I'm going for. That's always what I'm going for, actually. What am I talking about? So I'm bringing that down the bridge of my nose, as well as my Cupid's bow. So now I'm going to take an iridescent pinky shade from the top of the palette. It's one of the first two lighter shades. And I'm going to pop that into the inner corner of my eye. And that's going to really open up the eye and seal the deal for the look, I feel like. It's really going to tie it in. It makes the difference once you see it. It just ties the whole look together, I feel like, personally. And I think you feel it too. You feel it, girl. Or guy. And now I'm going to take my Cheekathon palette, and I'm going to take Dandelion, and I'm going to pop that all over my cheeks in between my highlight and bronzer, so that everything blends in nicely and it doesn't look like we have just stacked highlight, blush, and bronzer. You know, we want everything to look in unison. Now I'm taking Candy K lip liner, and I'm going to line my lips with this. This is kind of my everyday lip look, I know, but I was like, I like the color with my eyes, so I'm going to take it. So I'm just going to take Candy K liquid lipstick, and then I'm going to put that all around the outer corners of my lips, the outer parts of my lips, and then I'm going to take Colourpop Shimmy, put it in the center, brighten up a little bit more, and then it was looking a little bit too pink. I put more Candy K over top of that, and then after this is always my last part. This is the completed look. Well, I'm still blending it out right now, but this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Check out my videos. Come join me, you know. I really hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace out, y'all.